Well, she's the focal point of many stories in 2022. Indicted Mason County Clerk and Recorder Tina Peters, and despite facing felony charges, she ran for Colorado Secretary of State against incumbent Jenna Griswold anyhow. She lost by a wide margin, claimed she was cheated, and raised money for a recount, which showed nothing different. It's one of our top stories of 2022, the ongoing saga of Tina Peters.
Let go of me! Give me my
Do not hit. Do you understand?
Stop it!
Not even this arrest early in the year could keep Clerk and Recorder Tina Peters out of the Secretary of State's elections race. Peters was indicted by a grand jury after prosecutors said she and her deputies facilitated a security breach in May of 2021. The breach resulted in confidential voting machine logins and forensic images of their hard drives being published in a QAnon-affiliated Telegram channel early in August of 2021. She pleaded not guilty and was not allowed to travel out of state without permission from the court. Even members of Colorado's GOP didn't think it would be a good idea for her to run.
I don't think people want the Secretary of State's office to be hyper-political. I think they've been seeing that with Jenna Griswold. I think a lot of people see that with Tina Peters, obviously, as well.
Tina is costing us in the state house races. She's cost us in some of the Senate races. And it is affecting our overall statewide campaign.
On Tuesday, June 28, 2022, what everyone expected happened. Tina Peters lost the bid to be on the November ballot to take on incumbent Jenna Griswold, and she lost by a lot, losing to Pam Anderson by about 15 percentage points. Then what happened next also didn't come as much of a surprise. Peters said she was cheated out of winning the primary, offering zero evidence.
All I can say is I'm gonna keep fighting for you guys. We're gonna do this. They're cheating, and we're gonna prove it once again, like we already have.
Peters, of course, demanded a recount, which she needed to raise the money for. Well, she did. $250,000, mostly from out-of-state donors. The recount reflected a change in votes, though. Peters gained 13 votes. She then sued every clerk and recorder in Colorado and also asked the state to return all of the funds she provided for her previous recounts.
But yeah, I think now she's trying to get reimbursed because she doesn't like the means by which it was recounted, even though she knew exactly how it was going to get recounted. So don't have much sympathy for her there.
Neither did a judge who threw out the lawsuit. Incumbent Secretary of State Jenna Griswold went on to defeat Pam Anderson to retain the office. In the meantime, a trial date for Peters has been set for March of next year for multiple felony charges related to election tampering in 2020.